it's finally time for my next shakedown hike. So far I've done one in New York, an overnight, and that was in the winter to test out my winter gear. Did one in Virginia, West Virginia, and that was also in the winter. And those were just overnights. But now for my third one, I'm going to do the 100-mile wilderness. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? And this is in Maine, and it's 100 miles with supposedly no access to the rest of the world. But from what I read, there's plenty of logging roads and such that people can access, and there are some day hikers. We'll find out what the truth is with that. But we are also having a food drop right in the middle on day number 4, so there is some access. So we only have to take 4 days worth of food at a time. But there will be no showering. There may be some swimming to de-stinkify just a little bit, but it's gonna be super interesting. And it's also my first summertime hike, so it's gonna be in early July. I get to test out all the summer things I have and drop a few pounds of the winter gear. I am trying to go ultralight this time. I have a lot of the light gear, but I do not have the ultralight mindset quite yet. But I am trying to go cold turkey and take only what I need to survive. Of the things that I think I would like to take, I'm gonna see what of that list I actually missed, and I'm betting that it's probably gonna be on the low side, and it's only those items that I'll add to my list, and the other ones I clearly didn't need to begin with. Also, I want to see some moose. Bears? Maybe bears? Yeah, so we're leaving at 8 in the morning-ish. I've still got to get to Target, get a couple more items. I've got to recheck everything, make sure it's in my bag, and get packed up and get ready to go. Okay, so busy, gotta go. See you guys in a little bit.
We're concerned with that. Well, do I have all the gear I need? And
see the garage door?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the owners came in to
The battery's fine. I already checked it.
I had fallen asleep in it at AMC Tournament.
Your friend's love.
Good morning. So we're at Shaw's Hiker Hostel, which was exciting because it was voted the #1 favorite hostel on the trek. So it was interesting to see. And we didn't get to spend too much time here. We got in late and got some pizza at the local place, some grub, and then we had to head to bed, and everyone was already asleep. It was already past hiker midnight. And we had a nice thunderstorm last night. And woke up at about 4:30, ready to go for the day. Couldn't sleep in a second longer because this is my first real lengthy hike. I was excited, so got up, got my final shower for an entire week. It's time to get disgusting. We got breakfast in about half an hour. Excited to see what that's like. And then we're off. So I took my final shower, final bathroom break in a regular bathroom, and it's about to get real. Our plan is we have a group of 9, and we're gonna take their shuttle up to the top of the 100-mile wilderness, I think in Baxter State Park, and we're gonna head southbound from there and take 7 days to get back to Shaw's Hiker Hostel, and they're gonna do a food drop for us right in the middle. Yeah. So, here we go. Maybe I'll show y'all a little bit of breakfast so you see what you're in for.
I also wanted to ask So I taught high school for 13 years before this. I worked at a performing arts school.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
Breakfast of Champions. Look at everybody.
I saw Greg's plate and I thought, what in the world is he eating?
I bought them. I told you that earlier, just in case you ripped you off. Iron oil.
There's a particular set of skills.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it doesn't
You
matter. I don't know.
So long, self. My last time looking in a mirror for a week.
So how many miles today? 15. 30, 32 miles. Okay.
Damn, that does look exceptionally tall from here.
Have a safe journey.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy, and I don't have to. I know nothing's going to happen, but if you've got a phone number, we probably can find you.
Great.
Thanks, Dick. See you in a week, maybe.
This beach? We have 15 miles to hike today, so I'm going to make this speech short.
It's nothing.
Who's excited?
Yay.
We had to postpone our trip because it wasn't milk. And some without. And I definitely prefer it wet. Where are you from?
Well, outside of Dallas, I lived, but I grew up in South.
Actually, use one like this.
Are we there yet? I just found exactly where you said. You don't go there.
It's not ideal. It's an injured.
Because you have to navigate certain obstacles.
And the Hudson Valley feels more like being waist deep in snow to me. I think I agree about the mental part, because that's what I always think about. Like, I don't think I would ever do it for you.
Here's the trail. My God, y'all. I'm in the enchanted forest. Look at all these rocks. With the moss. It's the reality of the trail right now. I've got bugs in my face. I'm sweaty as heck. And this is what we're dealing with. There's a lot of rain last night where we were at Shaw's hostel, but seems to have transferred to the rest of the trail as well. Mud, 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 mud. Bugs. Okay. And another mud hole. Now we're in some sort of pine forest. I like that bird. Very pine smelly. beavers appear to be alive and well. That looks like a lot of work.
Like Moose Cave, right?
Look at that. Not bad, huh? It's a little wonky, but it's a little late and I do not care at this moment. Got the laundry line going on. Look at this view. Heck yes. That's what I'm talking about. Made it to the campsite. It was pretty hot and humid and muddy and somewhat buggy mosquitoes and gnats. But it was gorgeous. Did chores, had dinner, and now in bed by 9 p.m. See you in the morning.
The first time
Ninja.
Like a boss.
I worry about people way more than I worry about animals. Like hanging a bear bag. I'm way more worried about what people are gonna do to me than I am.
What do you mean, oh?
I thought it went that way.
At least we got some nice mulch here.
Then we have to do lunch on Nakatomi Plaza.
Nakatomi Plaza?
Nakatomi Plaza.
That's what the name of that mountain and lake remind me of.
Listen, before it was the AT, it was this for hundreds of years.
They all need to learn to get along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, go off the wilderness.
We are 16 miles from Katahdin, if I read correctly, which is right there, but the top's in clouds.
Cell phone's going.
Nice.
Well, it's funny to hear people talk about it because they're like, oh, blah, blah. What's the Great Range? And like, oh, it's so hard, it's the worst thing. And then people are like, no, it's nothing compared to the bottom. What's that? This is not an easy thing to do.
Nice.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
finished hiking 14 miles today, and we ran across some really nice beaches, and there was one climb, but the rest it was just some ups and downs through some very piney forests and really nice mossy rocks. Quite pretty today. Today was my favorite so far out of day 1 and 2. So we are at our campsite, and let me show you our scenery here. This is the stream, I guess it is, below our campsite tonight. And I'll try to give you the name of the campsite later if I remember. It's something that I'm sure I'm pronouncing incorrectly. Look at that, huh? Here you go. Here's where we're camping. I'll let you pronounce that in your head. That'll be better. And here is my bear bag. Still have it down because I'm going to have dinner. But through that cord all the way up there. I meant to have it further in on the branch, but you know, my aim being what it is, I'm just proud I got it up there. And that branch will hold. It bends a little bit, but it'll do the trick. And this is the first time I was hanging a bear bag so high up in the tree and using the underhand swing, so it went well. This campsite is quite nice. Has a lot of spaces for tents. Here's mine set up for the night. Again, not the best pitch, but I'll try something different tomorrow. See if it works better. And the new shelter.
What's that? The merchandise that supports like that brush because
There's the bear bag. It's a beautiful thing. These last 2 days I've really just honed in on how I'm packing my pack best. It's been going well. My body is holding up well. I try to soak my feet and take off my socks and shoes at the breaks whenever I can. I slipped once today, actually, coming down some rock stairs. No harm done, but I was kind of upset because I had a really good record going. My feet are holding up just fine. Look at those pretty little tootsies. No blisters. I do wear the Injinji socks and darn tough socks over them, so I have 2 layers. No blisters, no hot spots, and I wear Ultra Lone Peak shoes with the wide toe box, so my toes don't hit the front of them. And so far, it's been going well. I think that's all I have for you right now. So good night, and I will see you tomorrow.
But he went missing. And, you know, they were trying to retrace, like, you know, so they were trying to find out, like, who spoke to him, and everybody was pretty much convinced. Or something.
Look at your cute little face. Hello. Hello, you're keeping an eye on me.
Holy cow.
Yay. That's what happened. Your logging road in the 100-mile wilderness. And there's the trail. Stop here. This is the coldest water ever. So good.
Water.
Gotcha.
is.
I think I'm gonna take a little bit. Careful, I don't try to go fast.
Is it just my impression, or is it the worst day as far as mosquitoes are concerned?
It's up there, if not the worst. Here's a water source. We are at Cooper Brook Lean-To tonight, which has a gorgeous rapids right in front of it. Let me show y'all. Check this out. Today was a lot of different environments, a lot of different ecosystems we walked through. There were a lot of nice piney areas, some heavily wooded areas, but also muddy, a lot of stones to step on, some roots, a little bit of everything. But it was humid. It was real humid today, and the bugs were pretty bad at some points. But you know, that's interspersed with some really beautiful sections. What is funny is I find my mood changing throughout the day. At one point, the group was on what I like to call the death march, where we're going a lot faster than my comfortable pace is, and I just think it's a bit excessive personally, but we are making some good progress. But so I'm in a bad mood there, but then we take a break and we're sitting by a beautiful lake or a stream, and then spirits pick up. So it's a little bit of that throughout the day. It's just funny. So I have some business to take care of in that water. I gotta get cleaned up because you have no idea. This is my first big hike where it's several days without showering, and boy do I smell bad. It's pretty impressive. So, gonna clean up. Talk to you later. Here's my tent. And there is the water. So close.
We need more small shit in the bottom.
And he complained, and everybody was like, he was complaining, and everybody was like talking about the great trail magic.
Is that supposed to be salad dressing?
Oh, happy birthday, America. Yeah.
So,
You've got USA.
oh, you have to put those together.
America loves kinky hikers though.
Sit there for a little bit, because there's something that actually looks right, but I don't think they're gonna hang out.
They'll hang out long enough for. Yeah. This is Crawford Pond.
Coolest find yet, other than the moose.
Just chilling.
You know, since I got one in a pack of bazooka gum.
You gotta peel off the plastic. How you did that? Stick it on.
Yeah, I have a feeling I might be too sweaty.
I agree, Barry. It looked a little more.
Here's our food drop.
13 minutes early.
And I'm lying in the road.
Hey!
Does that mean take a break? You're gonna get off and meet us somewhere else?
How was the drive up? air in there, and they said by the time we search this down, it's going to cost you $1,000. But if you shake it like this, it'll go away for a while.
There, I fixed it. I love it. It really is just kick it and shake it.
That's right. And I love doing that to electronics.
It worked.
So happy to see you. Paul, here's here. That guy's me. Yes, sir.
Alright, my box is
Oh,
here.
yours is heavy. I was going to carry it to you, but no.
She understands heavy now.
I got some garbage.
Celebratory beer. Halfway.
A unique place up on Barron is Cloud Pond. There's a shelter there. A lot of people avoid it because it's a quarter-mile down off the trail. A blue blaze. But it's unique. It's a nice setting.
Tonight is Logan Brook.
Yeah, Logan Brook Lean too.
Raft, so basically 2 large tents and paddles. All that in the back. All that. It has to happen one day. There has to be a fucking moose in this thing. In the water? Well, in there, like sometimes they just are in their element and just don't care.
This is the awesome half of the Argonauts. They're awesome because they're around me.
I'm like, where are we going? Huh? How far is it? 100 miles? Okay.
We brought some birch bark across too.
It's a pontoon in case she goes in the water.
Lost it. Oh, it's so sad. Oh well. Woohoo! No call.
This is why I'll never get a picture of a moose. I can't get my camera out of my pocket.
Water sore. Ice cold.
I'm so full from lunch that I couldn't even press buttons.
I got stung by a wasp today. Not that, you'd think so. That's just one of my many other bites. That's my wasp bite.
I don't care what time.
Be dark.
It's not dark yet.
Yes, that's what I say. Be dark. So I can go to sleep.
Yep, sign for tonight.
You can take care of this.
I'll pretend we're together. Don't cross the streams.
But very festive. That's a very clever idea.
You're welcome.
I still think you should replace one of them with something explosive.
So here you go.